Welcome back. This is Tom, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show. And I just got in the mail yesterday a new antenna. This is from a gentleman that sells on eBay. He's been selling quite a while. I believe his feedback rating is 100%. And he sent me other antennas in the past. Matter of fact, I was testing one in the last two videos, which was his 31-meter dipole that he made for me, which he now sells that particular model because it really caught on after I did my review. And let's see what we got in the bag here. Okay. So there's some information, and here is the antenna. Let's do a little zoom in here. Okay, here's a card from him. This is a what's called a QSL card. You can look that up on the internet. And this is from TRRS. I hope I pronounced his name right. I'm very bad at names. And like I say, he sells these on eBay. This particular one, and I'm going to look it up myself, is the ultralight 40 to 6 meter HF off-center fed dipole for QRP work. It's good up to, I believe, 50 watts to transmit on it. And I told him, I says, do you have an antenna that I can use for 6 meters? I'd like to get on 6 meters and actually transmit. And he said, yeah, I'll send you one. So he sent me one. And he also sends on his multi-frequency antennas, he sends you let me look at my camera here because I don't think it's going to show up very well. No, it doesn't. The light's not right. He sends you a plot of the performance SWR-wise of the type of antenna that he's sending you. I think he uses one of these because the plots look very familiar. So that's that. And at 6 meters, the SWR is down to like 1.4. Excellent. Exactly what I want. So he sends you that. This is also a reception report on various frequencies with this type of antenna. And he tested it using 15 watts. His antenna, I guess, was 20 feet in the air and conditions were fair. According to this plot right here, at the time, the solar flux index was 86. Pretty good when he did this. And that was on October 2nd. Okay. So that's kind of information you get with multi-frequency antennas. If there are antennas that are made for a specific frequency, then you don't get that plot, or those plots. So here's the antenna. He ships his antennas in these little pouches because many of the antennas that he sells are for field work. So, you can package it up in this little pouch and throw it in your car with your transceiver and go out in the field and do some communications. So, and these are really nice little pouches. They have a string draw on them. Let's get to the antenna. Okay, here's the antenna. Now, this is what's called an OCF antenna, off-center frequency antenna. You can look that up and see, what's unique about them compared to a regular dipole. Now, a regular dipole, the two legs here are of equal length. On an off-center, you have one leg that's longer than the other one. And let me look at the email he sent me. And he says that one length, the short length, is 22 feet, and the long length is about 44 feet. So overall, it's 66 feet approximately, which will fit in my area. And like I say, you can find this on eBay. Let me look at my eBay listing here. Again, this particular one, which is made for 40 meters down to 6 meters, is $45. He's got over a dozen different configurations, and he builds all these himself. And as you've seen, if you saw my previous videos, the 31-foot-meter dipole he sent me survived Hurricane Irma. The only reason it came down is I had it attached to a tree with very light string because it was supposed to be up there temporarily. It's easy for me to say. And the string broke and it came down. But it wasn't damaged. And it's back up now. That's what I was testing a few videos ago, and it's working fine again. So this is this part right here. Let me get my camera up here so I can see what I'm pointing to. This part right here is the balun to match the high impedance of the antenna to a low impedance of your radio, which is very important if you're going to transmit. So we're going to hook this, we're going to put this up, and then we'll hook it to my analyzer and check it out. So that's the antenna. He's got these little eyelets on the ends, so you can put your rope or whatever to string this up. Again, it can be used for portable work, or you can just leave it up because this is all sealed, so it's not going to get water in it. And this particular one has a BNC connector, of which I have coax, which has BNC connectors up. For the 3 antennas I've got up now, 2 of them are using BNC connectors. That's about it. So like I say, we're going to install this probably this weekend and do some testing. And I thank Tim for sending me these antennas for review. Again, if you go to eBay and you search for TIM, and let me get this card, you search for TIM ORTIZ, you will see all his antennas that he have listed for sale. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye-bye.